Hey, lovely people, Tammi Walker, the owner of this great channel, Dreams Are a Reality. Of course, I created this channel to provide light and love. When I created this channel, it was in hopes of helping you to start your own business, get out there and find love, date again, go back to school, take care of your mind, body, and soul. So that was the purpose of me building this channel, and it's been going well. I hope you have been helped from it. If I can help you further, please always drop me comments and I'll be glad to jump in and help. Here's my intro. And today we are going to be talking about love advice. Work on yourself before you get into that relationship. Work on yourself before you get into that relationship. Check out my intro. Be kind enough to hit like and subscribe. We're going to dive in when I come right back. Let's get it.
I want to believe we can rule the galaxy, move on from insanity. We can live our fantasies.
I'm back. Famous last words. Let's get it in. Love advice today, everybody. Work on yourself before you get into a relationship. Don't you hate hearing that? Oh, it was me many years ago when I got my divorce. People were like, you need to heal. You need to take time out for yourself. And I'm like, la, 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 la. They don't know what they talking about. I'm going to have me some fun. I'm getting out and dating. And let me tell you, I did just that. And they were right. You need to take our time and heal. I was so messed up. My dad had just died literally that year. And I was going through that abusive marriage, just horrible. Again, I don't talk about that too much no more because it's just bad energy. But I have to say it because this is where I was. This is how I can help you. So I get out there a date and you put me in a room full of guys, just any, many, mo. Oh, I'm going to pick the one with the most drama because that's where I was, hurt, devastated, grieving, just in a bad spot. Very bad. Had no business dating. So that's what this video is about. You may want to take notes because I'm going to be talking a lot. And you might be wondering, what makes this lady qualified to talk about love? A little bit more seasoned. I've been married. I've been divorced. I was in a long-term relationship. I've had several relationships. That's one piece. Two, I am a licensed clinical social worker and I am a marriage counselor. I'm in the trenches. I'm talking to people. I'm hearing what the men are saying. And it's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I'm not saying I know a lot, but I'm learning a lot and I've been through a lot. So I can help you. Trust me. I'm not saying everything I'm saying is gold. It's the gold standard. Don't listen to nobody else. These are my opinions and these are my experiences. But I know a little something about a little something. So just listen and take notes. And it's like church. When the pastor is preaching or the minister, you take some and you leave some. Be like, I don't agree with that. That's cool. You're reading a book. It's a self-help book. You're like, no, I kind of don't agree with the author. But you can get something out of it. Let me get to it. Okay, first of all, when you get out there and date, the one thing you really want to do is you want to be truthful with yourself. Are you hurt? Are you closed off? Are you scared? Are you open to love? Are you practicing self-care? And I'm reading off my computer. That's why you see me going back and forth. And have you been doing the work on yourself? So when we talk about self-care, it's not like automatically going to get your hair done, getting a facial, getting your eyebrows waxed, getting a waxing period, getting your nails done. Did I say that? I said hair, nails, toes. No. That's not the only form of self-care. Self-care could be sitting on your couch, turning your phone off, not doing social media for a while, drinking a nice hot cup of green tea, mint tea. I love mint and I love ginger. That's self-care. Drinking your cup of coffee, maybe a glass of wine. Self-care, you're taking care of yourself and relaxing. I got to stop talking so fast. And drinking your water, exercising, going for a brisk walk, putting up some boundaries, saying, no, I'm not going to let you do that. That's self-care. Talking to your therapist, doing your workbook, reading your Bible, praying, going to church. You're taking care of yourself. Where are you? Only you know where you are. Gauge yourself. How is your spirituality? Are you leaning back on your foundation of spirituality to help you get through the loneliness, the tough times? Are you journaling, meditating, etc.? So I said that about being closed off and hurt because there are some people, they will date, but they will say, I knew it wasn't going to work. Every time I had a relationship, I got cheated on. Or all these women, all they do is dog you out. They don't tell the truth. I read so many negative comments about ladies and men, same. Hey, it's equal. Nobody likes each other, okay? Not nobody, but it can be daunting after a while. These ladies never take responsibility. So you always wonder, who are these guys talking to? Because I'll tell anybody, I came from an abusive marriage, and I'll still say, some of it was on me. I didn't do everything right. I was a 22-year-old kid when I got married. Not making up an excuse, but I know I didn't do everything right because I didn't know. I was a kid, and who knows what to do when they first get married. All of us are new. It's almost like parenting. I'm not a parent, but as my ex told me, he was like, Tammy, you can read books about parenting, but you don't know. He said, oh, sorry, shaking the camera. Only thing you could do is hope and pray that you guiding your kids in the right direction. But he said it's a tough job. And I appreciated his honesty. When you do the self work, and this is why they say this, you're not going to attract cheaters and losers and busters. What it is right now. Not going to attract scrubs. You're not going to attract gold diggers and users. Now, if by chance they slide through the crack, once they see you're talking about self-love and boundaries. Oh, I was at the library today. Oh, I went for a hike with a group of people. Or I was traveling. Oh, who did you go with? Oh, I went alone. Then they're gonna know, like, this is a man or a woman that's about their business. And so the key is, when you can be happy alone or without this relationship, or maybe you're casually dating, but it's no pressure on when you get someone, you are remarkable. You're not indulging in a bunch of liquor, weed, and drugs to numb yourself out. You taking care. Remember, we're doing that self-care. You're taking care of your mind, body, and soul, and you are really embracing where you are in life. You are a hot commodity man or woman that's doing that, and you will not keep attracting cheaters and losers because they're not trying to hear nothing about no yogis and yoga and praying and spirituality and all this positive stuff. Again, like they say on the internet, the stuff be true. Hang on, you guys. I didn't have my little stand correct. That's why it's shaking all over the place. It's true about having high vibrations. That stuff is true. People say, well, when I got my divorce, was he a cheater? No, I haven't dealt with a lot of cheaters in my relationships. It just wasn't the type of man I attracted. I don't know why. Did I have some? A couple. I did. But not everyone wasn't a cheater. For one, I don't do cheaters. So if I get a wind of it, it's out. You out. I don't like dirty body parts. And I'm not saying I'm perfect or, yeah, Tim, you don't know what they're doing. Well, for one, let me tell you a little insight on me. I'm not going to take out time and grab somebody's phone and decode it and try to figure out who they're talking to. I don't roll like that. If I have to be with a man that's private and hiding his phone, it's not going to work because that's going to make me very anxious. And I don't need to live like that. I have two phones. I have my regular phone and I have my job phone. I don't have time. I work off of two laptops. I am so busy, you all. And I'm not saying like I'm so busy, but I am. I don't have time to check behind a man. That's just not my jam. I've been like this since 17, 18. I've been laid back. I'm a laid back lady, and I'm past 49. Let me just tell you like that. So that's just me. And there's other people like that. All women aren't insecure and checking behind their man. No, because all men do not cheat. All women are not faithful. We got to get these taboo stories out of our head. But again, once you do that self-care, once you take care of your mind, body, and soul, you will not attract these negative people. If you are stuck, if you have been wounded, abused, hurt, cheated on, just done dirty, It's not funny. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to laugh. Sometimes I do that when I'm speaking on something serious. www.psychologytoday.com and talk to someone. And don't feel embarrassed about therapy. It's okay. It doesn't mean you're crazy, something's wrong mentally. You've been hurt. You want to be better and you reach out for that support. And that is a beautiful thing, to be brave and authentic and to say, I need help because I want to get married. I want to have kids, but I want to do it in a healthy way. Don't pass those negative traits to your kids or to your spouse. Sorry, you all. When I wear my lip, I don't even have like a lot of lip gloss. I have this it's a oil from Sephora. Sidebar, real quick. Get with Sephora. Put your birthday in when you buy something, and you get your free products for your birthday. I got this lip gloss and I think some perfume. I can't remember. I got two things. So yeah, do that. You all get your free stuff. Alrighty, so let me keep it going. So one was be truthful to yourself. Two was detract negative people. And you're going to do that again by working on yourself. They're not going to want to be bothered with you, which is what you want. You want to draw in people like you, good people, right? All righty, let's get it in with number three. You want to be realistic. So you hear these ladies. Gotta love these ladies. They just so cute. Bless their heart. I want a man 6 figures. He's making 6 figures. He needs to be 6'3". I had somebody say, I said, well, can he be 5'11"? She wanted someone 6'feet, 6'2". No. All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Let me keep going. I'm gonna come right back to that though. He better be this. He better be that. Then you got the men. She needs to look like Megan the Stallion, Beyonce, Ashanti, whoever you like, Rihanna, have a body like Beyonce, the curves, and they come in with the big beer belly. That's shallow. I'm not saying go get Ugmo. Get somebody nobody else want. And I don't do the ugly. They ugly. I don't really call people ugly. I think beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Sometimes someone could look like amazing physically and sit there and talk about the car and the house that they have. That's not, to me, that's not attractive. So I don't care how good you look. But I'm drawn personally to a man where his manners are top tier. He knows how to take care of me. I'm not saying money wise because I work 2 jobs. I have my own, I have a full-time job. I have my own practice. So I'm not looking for no man's money. But I'm saying take care of me. Do take me out. Open my car door. Pull out my chair. You know, like my ex used to come in, grab my garbage, take it out when he left. That kind of stuff. I like a man that takes charge and takes care of me. That is sexy to me. Well groomed. Manners, well groomed, kind, love God, love himself. You gotta love yourself, love your family, and love me. That's what's attractive to me. Of course you gotta be cute now. I'm not gonna sit up here and date somebody that don't care about how they look. You have to be fine for me. But those traits I said are attractive. And you know, as long as you're well groomed, I just think a lot of people have beauty. It doesn't have to, everybody don't have to look like super fine. We need to get off that shallow stuff. Okay, so let me get back to the one. I want a man with the 6 figures and 6'3". What do you have when you do that? And so somebody real near and dear to me, a relative of mine, he is so shallow. And he always wants these younger women. He is adorable. Most adorable guy. Very handsome, older. But he wants the most cute. You know, it don't be the most cute, but they be cute, cute body. And they run them pockets, you all. They take him for a magic carpet ride and dumps him off. And it's like, dude, stop being so, excuse my the way I talk. This is my Chicago style. I have my professional side, but it's my little Chicago style, the way I'm speaking. But I'm like, you need to get someone that's going to help take care of you as you get older. Stop being shallow and looking at the person's outer beauty and booty, and go for their heart too. You can get somebody pretty with a good heart. They exist. I got a whole roster of friends of them. And like my therapist told me, yep, I'm in therapy every other Thursday. She said, Tammy, I have a bunch of clients like you. Beauty, beautiful, funny, educated. They own their own business, all this other great stuff, and single. So it's not impossible to meet beautiful people. And just to touch on that, don't listen to all this negative stuff. Well, you ain't gonna get nobody. It's something you doing wrong. They said that to me 20 years ago, and I had just got a divorce. And it's like men, they'll try to tear you down and be like, what's going on with you? Something must be wrong. You don't have anyone. That's mean spirited. Don't do that to people. Sometimes men and women are alone because it's a choice and we're waiting on a good match. Now, you and I could go have us a man or woman today. I can go get somebody today. I know I could, and you can too. It's not that hard, you all. But you want the right match, okay? All right, let's get on to number 4. What about the ones who can't stand to be alone? So you see them, it's December 2024. They have a lady or a man. Girl, I'm with so and so now, honey. I just met him. We went out. Man, 2 years, I got me a new lady. By June 2025, they got somebody totally different. And you notice they just monkey branch. They dump one before they get the other one out. They got a replacement on standby, and then they'll go back to the past, and then they go to the future, and they always boot up. But it's never the other person's fault. I'm sorry, it's never their fault. It's always the other person. Oh, she wasn't good enough. She wasn't into me. Oh, she was clingy. Something was going on with her mentally. What's up with you? Because you're the one that can't be alone and always booed up with somebody. Maybe you are the common denominator. I'm not saying some of these people may not have issues, but we have to look at the man and the woman in the mirror. And when you have to keep replacing people, you're not able to be alone. Nobody, listen to what I said. Nobody is going to come along and make you happy. Happiness is an inside job. Can they add to your happiness? You better believe they can, because I'm happy most of the time. And if my guy, if I was with somebody, I'm just going to say my guy, like my last guy, he came over here with a bouquet of flowers. That makes me smile. If me and him have a good night, watching movies, laughing and talking, and we went out for dinner maybe, or maybe I cooked dinner, or we went for a brisk walk and just had a beautiful night, and then turn around and have a beautiful morning. We have breakfast. That's gonna make me happy. But I'm already happy, but he's adding to it. But if you sad and mopey, oh man, life is so sad. I never get what I want. And then a man come along, then you happy. And then he leaves sad. And then, you can't hang your emotions contingent upon a man or contingent upon a lady, because when they leave you, you're going to be devastated. And it's not fair. It's just not fair to put all that pressure on somebody to be your everything. Do you know that your man, my man, or your woman, or they're dealing with mental illness, some of them, or they're dealing with mental health challenges, maybe health challenges. Don't do that to somebody. Make them be your everything. They're not going to be able to, and it's not going to work. Find that inner joy inside. Oh, you said, how do I go about doing that? I just told you, www.psychologytoday.com. You do not have to go to therapy only, though, to find happiness. Go to your local library and go straight to that self-help section and check out books on how to be happy, how to raise my self-esteem, life after divorce, life after the empty nest, whatever is going on for you. And the library is full of knowledge. Go to the internet, go to Amazon.com, get a self-love workbook, go to church, pray, read your Bible. These are all things, if you're a believer, that can help support you. Okay? All right, you all. Don't make me fuss. I don't want to fuss. Sometimes you gotta fuss. All right, yeah. We spend money on hair and nails and guys, the barber, and some nice kicks, some nice gym shoes, some nice clothes, a car, where they live. But why we don't take care of our health? Now that part I don't get. Not going to the doctor, not getting your prostate exam, not getting your colonoscopy. I think it's after 45 now. Not going to the dentist, taking care of your teeth, your skin. What's up? You want to buy all this other stuff, but you're not taking care of your body. Do you all know? Sometimes I wake up. I had surgery in 2023, October, in my back area. It was pertaining to the breast cancer, but they had to pull fat from the back. to do some repairs. Let's just put like I didn't have cancer recently, but you all know I'm a 2-time survivor. You all know that follow me. But anyway, I wake up sometimes it's still stiff. I'm getting a massage in a couple of weeks, but it's stiff. Sometimes I can feel stiff. That's why it's important for me to go up and down those stairs at work, 3 flights over and over and over. Do my 10,000 steps, which I don't do every day. See what I got? Oh no, I'm not even at 1,000, but it's 6 something in the morning, so 7 something. But it's good to do my 10,000 steps a day, do my dance moves or my exercise. Sometimes I do jumping jacks, I do squats, whatever you got to do to keep yourself in good shape. I went to see my primary doctor a couple of months ago. I have to go back. I have a brand new oncologist I have to see. They're having some sleep apnea type stuff going on, so I got to go pick up a sleep apnea kit in a couple of weeks. But I take pride on my health because my health is my wealth. And if I'm ill and in the hospital, how am I date? How am I going to go travel? How am I going to do these videos? How can I be a therapist today? I have 5 clients today. How can I service them? How can I go to work on Monday and take care of my girls? So your health that's your money bag. If you healthy, you can make all the money in the world. But take care of your health. You just hate to keep seeing it. I keep seeing so many brothers passing away under 40, under 35, under 50 something. And it don't make no sense. It seems like when they hit that 50 something year old mark, we have lost quite a few, like Michael Singleton, John Singleton, Biz Markie, and I don't even want to start naming them because I'll start forgetting. I know one of the guys from De La Soul. There's so many. I know Rick James, of course. Gary White. It's just so many. Don't even get me started. And Luther Vandross. Oh, so sad. Oh, so it just bothers me. Michael Jackson and Prince. It's just tragic. Heavy D. I'm really not talking about the gun violence right now. That's worse. That's just take care of your health. You all really, really take care of your health. You want to talk about a relationship? You need to have one with yourself, and that's with your health. Please, I'm begging you, as this 50-some-year-old woman, I'm begging you. And I'm in pretty good shape. I'm very blessed. But it didn't come easy. I take a lot of vitamins every day. I never skip my vitamins. I don't skip my doctor appointments. I do a facial regimen. I am just really just on top of my health because it's my wealth. It's my money. Before you even get into a relationship, do you believe in love? Do you feel like you can visualize yourself going down that aisle in your dress, ladies? Men, do you want a wife? What type of wife do you want? What type of husband do you want, ladies? And same sex applies on my video. I don't care. Oh, there's my dryer. Um, if you've been cheated on, is that what you feel you're gonna get again? Some people say every relationship I had, they cheated on me. So why did you put up with it? That's what I was told when I went for therapy, and I'm crying. He was abusive. I'm not making light of abuse. I'm not making light of abuse. Domestic violence is at an all-time high. I never make light of that. That is the scariest place to be in, and it was me. It was me. So I'm not making light of that, but because I had that, that doesn't mean I have to attract that again. I haven't had many guys past that guy. There was abuse. One more, me and him had like an altercation. We did. Hey, it was me too. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Just fight me. I tried to. Yeah, we won't talk about that today. But I'm gonna protect myself. This is me. West side of Chicago. That's how my dad raised me and my sisters. Somebody hit you, you hit their ass back. You do. You protect yourself at all costs. That's the gold standard. Everybody should know that. Anyway, don't want to go gangster on here. Let me stay focused. Um, but yeah, because you had that lady that ran your pockets, that used you up, doesn't mean all of us are like that. I'm not like that. And I bet you some beautiful ladies watching right now. They have their own. They're not gonna take your money. So men, and women, put up boundaries. If you know someone is a cheater and you all just started dating and you picked up on it, you end it. Why do we do this? Like You'll see the red flags, but then you'll just keep them because you don't want to be alone. Mm-mm. I can let somebody go easy, very easily, if it's new. Once I'm invested and my heart's invested and I really love them or really am into them, now it's harder. So when you see it, you run. When you hear it, you run. Red flags, you run. Y'all got it? Men, she taking your money, run. She always begging for something, run. Nasty, dirty house, run. She dealing with a bunch of men besides you, run. So we pretty much gonna keep on our track shoes and run because we don't need that drama. We don't need it. If you have a good life, like you like where you live, you come into your space. I don't know how you all feel about your space. My space is my peace of mind. It really is. It's your serenity. Your house should be your castle. I don't care if you have a studio apartment or a big mansion. Size doesn't matter in this case. Size doesn't matter. But this should be your place of peace. Okay, that's number one. If you're taking care of your mind, body, and soul, you're hanging out with your friends, you're hanging out with your family, you work or you have your own business, whatever you're doing, you're an entrepreneur. Why would you want a cheating lady, a lady taking your money, a man cursing at you, a man cheating on you? For what? You happy already. This is why I keep emphasizing on you got to build a life you want. Nobody's going to do it for you. They can add to it. Like somebody told me, one of my sweet friends, they should be honored to be in your space, Tammy. I agree with her. They should be honored to be with you, whoever you are that's listening. It's a blessing and an honor. And don't take my time for granted. Don't take my home for granted. I don't let nobody in my house except my friends, my family, and my man. No men get in my house, random people. I don't do that. That's something I haven't done since my divorce in 1999 because of safety. If I get you in here, I may not be able to get you out. I just don't think that's safe for me to have multiple men in my home. That doesn't sound safe. We jam, we in a relationship. Of course, you could come over because I'm coming over to yours. But no, not random people. Be safe, ladies. Be safe. You go out, men too. It's not gender specific. You go out, tell your friend, this is license plate, girl. This is where we are. I do it. I live alone, and if somebody come over here, a man, which I just told you I don't have many, but I tell my sister what's going on because if something happened to me, she can have a timeline. That you know what, I talked to Tam at 7 p.m. on Saturday, and so was at her house because this is how stuff happening. Nobody knows anything because you're so private. When you live alone, you can't be private. You got to share information. It's all about safety, okay, you all. But because you had that mess in the past, that's not your future. Believe in love. Believe that you will walk down that aisle, get married, and have those babies. If that's what you want, or you just want a commitment, visualize yourself doing that first. Don't keep hanging on to the past and that hurt. Mm-mm. That's not going to serve you well. All righty, well, I'm nearing the end. So, about me, I sit before you as a flawed woman. Like I said, I'm in therapy every other week. And I'm working through pain myself. Still the abuse that I went through. And, I've been disappointed in love. I thought by now I would have been married. And that's disappointing for me because I am a one man's woman. I believe in love. And I love love. I'm not going to say I loved being married. I enjoyed it though, even though it wasn't positive. I still am the type I'm the married. I am the marriage type. That's me, not 8 different men. That's not my style. And that's not my style at all. So I just want to tell you that I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. And like even now, I'm willing to meet someone. I've been saying that for a minute. I'll have a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, a dinner, of course. But of course, I don't believe in interviewing no guy. So tell me about yourself. Yeah, I'll say that. Like, yeah, just tell me a little bit. But I'm not gonna be like, these questions just blow me. Have you traveled a lot? Have you been out of the country? Well, okay, let's say the guy have not. Can't we go together? We can go to Hawaii together. You don't have to go out the country. I have been out of the country for me because I've been a couple of places. I don't understand that type of talk. You got to be honest with yourself. Do you really want a relationship or are you trying to put somebody else down? And sometimes, unfortunately, that's what's going on. People are looking to one up people. That's not healthy. Like, check yourself with that. Anyway, I told you about some of this. the manners part, because that's what I wrote. I typed up here. Anyway, I already told you all that. All right. So in closing, men and women, do the work on yourself before you jump out here in front of the freight train trying to date. And if you've been hurt or abandoned, do that work on yourself. Do that work. And be happy alone. Be happy some kind of way. Find that happiness. I'm not saying sit in your apartment in the dark with the windows closed and be happy. I'm saying find hobbies you like. Work on your music. Work on your education. Work on your body, your mind, body, and soul. Hang out with your friends. Hang out with your siblings and your parents if you have them, or your uncles and aunties or whomever. Travel a little. Wiggle a little. Get out a little. And that person, you will find that person. Trust me, you're gonna be attractive, yep, to the people when you're in a happy state. They get drawn to you. I'm not even bragging, you all do not think I'm strange. If I go out of my house right now, this apartment complex I live in is packed with dogs. They gonna run up to me. Dogs love me. The owners have to literally try to pull them back because of my energy. I give out good energy. I'm just blessed. I come from Dorothy Walker. My mother was like that, and it's magnetic, and people love me. But I do love people, and I smile and I treat them with love. And so people feel that when they meet you. I meet you. I used to be on the CTA in Chicago years ago, or the on the L train, and I'll be sitting there looking like mean because you don't want nobody crazy to come sit by you. Every time they come sit by me, you could try to fake it. People know it's energy. They know your energy. She a sweet lady. It come to conversation. I'll be like, oh my God, why they sit by me? Because sometimes on the public transportation, you just didn't want to be bothered. But the people are drawn to me. It's a blessing. It's a blessing mostly. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, but mostly it is a beautiful thing. I'm grateful. See, you drawn to my channel, so I'm just grateful. All right, be light and love you all. Drop me comments. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know it's a little long. My lip gloss ain't too bad. It feels so bubbly on this end. All right, you all. I gotta get to work. Gotta get to work. Thanks again for watching. Thank you for all the support. You all are something else. But I want to see you happy and in love with yourself, in love with your significant other, getting married, having them babies, committed, or just happy alone, whatever you want. But do that work on yourself. So when you meet that person, and hey, it'll just be a match made in heaven on earth. I'm checking out. I'm out of here. Peace.